When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a team ready to put on a show, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Oh, we have waited so long for this, and finally it's time to get this season underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will have the football first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Here's a hit. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Doak. Looking for a man. It's Wheeler. They're setting up the screen. On his feet at the 40. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center right back into the QB.
The Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Number 17, on to kick it away.
They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Wheeler. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Pocket breaking down. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Run it with the fullback. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got it behind the line. It's Gibson. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. And the Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Now on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Here's a return from midfield. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They go to the ground. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection the defense didn't.
Turning it on! He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise, we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Seminoles will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Scanning the field, it's Wheeler. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. He uncorks one deep. Grabs it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback on the keeper. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Under fire. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They've got to do their job.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll give it to the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
That's caught. It's Gibson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Seminoles send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Wheeler. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They want that clock to run. Powers through the defender. Looking for room at the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know,
He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Troy is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 16 to Sam Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Glenn. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. It's Webster. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. There he goes. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
To attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
Now, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent.
There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air, it's Glenn. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Webster. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on fourth down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter fourth down, but this offense has got to stay fast-paced and got to make some explosive plays.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Seminoles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To throw, it's Sperry. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Crew looking to make a strong statement, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is...
He's in the clear. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Short pass finds the tight end.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Not a great punt here. Looks like the pressure affected him. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Past the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback keeps it here. First down, looking for more now. Powering through the defender. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense is fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Wheeler. Pass caught, can he get in? Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
No gain on the play.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 32 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Wheeler. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Barry. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Hands off to the fullback. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10.
Chris, how about this old school approach here? They have three tight ends, and they run the fullback in. That is pure power by this offense.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The clock is still running. Enough to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. On the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Smith. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. 2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Off target and incomplete. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. He made it. 3 points on the board. Meta's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. What a stiff arm. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to pass. It's Wheeler. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go on fourth down. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. He's in the clear. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. He finds some space. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another first and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Here he goes. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To the air. It's Manning. Looking downfield. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Let's stop right there at the line. No gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Dropping back. It's Manning. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. The final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. They start the fourth quarter with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Looking to throw yet again. And this pass is on target. Caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Working clock with the ground game.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock. I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? To throw, it's Manning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, what a grab! Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Hale. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Looking to throw again. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hale. The defense scoops it up. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Looks left and finds his target there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space.
Looking deep down the right side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
End zone ahead.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Last gasp, ball's incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.